Hello students, we have completed study of first two steps of fertilization process, that is entry of sperm in female vagina by the process of insemination. We have studied in the last lecture. The sperms enter in the female vagina by the process of insemination and they go towards the fallopian tube, ampulla part of fallopian tube, where they will meet the ovum. The second step is entry of sperm into the ovum. Okay, this entry is carried by the acrosomal reaction, where the corona penetrating enzyme and zona lysine enzyme will secreted by the acrosome. They form a fertilization. They form a fertilization cup, and here they enter in the ovum. There are receptors present on the ovum and sperm, and these receptors, they form the compatibility reaction, and the sperm enter in the ovum by dissolving the wall of vitelline membrane and wall of sperm. Okay, now in the third stage, okay, we are going to study third stage of fertilization, that is activation of ovum. Now you remember, before fertilization, ovum is in the secondary oocyte stage. Okay, it is in the stage of metaphase 2. When sperm head touches the vitelline membrane, the egg get activated and meiosis 2 is completed and true ovum is formed. So true ovum is formed from secondary oocyte stage after the sperm touches the vitelline membrane. So it causes activation of ovum. And when the ovum is formed, the second polar body is produced. This is first polar body, which is already present in the perivitelline space. After metaphase 2 completion, second polar body is formed, which go and join with first polar body in the perivitelline space. So when the sperm pronucleus enter into the ovum, you can see this, a passage is formed and only the nucleus along with the centriole enter in the ovum. Its neck part and its tail part do not enter in the ovum. Only nucleus and centriole enter in the ovum. When they enter in the ovum, the female pronucleus and male pronucleus, you can see this is female and this is male pronucleus, they come towards each other. Their nuclear membrane get dissolved and the chromosomal pairing takes place. The chromosomes of male and female, they get pair and they mix with each other. So chromosomes or genetic material get mixed with each other, and this process is called as syngamy or karyogamy or amphimixis. So fertilization is also called as syngamy. It is also called as karyogamy, or it is also called as amphimixis, because genetic material of male and female pronucleus, they get mixed together to form zygote nucleus. Now this ovum get converted into zygote. Now it is not ovum. Before that, one important step is taking place. In the entry of ovum, we studied in the last part, there are three reactions are taking place. Acrosomal reaction, egg reaction and cortical reaction. So what is cortical reaction? When the sperm enter inside, as soon as one nucleus of the sperm enter inside, this vitelline membrane get converted into a thick fertilization membrane. So what is this? This is fertilization membrane, which do not allow other sperms to enter inside, and thus it avoid पॉलीस्पर्मी कंडिशन. आता काय होईल, एकाहून जास्त स्पर्म आत येऊ शकतील, बिकॉज ओव्हम इज सराउंडेड बाय मेनी स्पर्म्स. सो इफ वन स्पर्म इज सक्सेसफुल एंटरिंग, अदर स्पर्म मे बी अबाउट टू एंटर इनसाइड. तो येतच असेल आतमध्ये, पण आता काय झालं, फर्टिलायझेशन मेम्ब्रेन तयार झालं, त्यामुळे बाकीचे स्पर्म आत येऊ शकत नाहीत. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट पार्ट of this part, is significance of fertilization. First significance is the meaning of fertilization, that is formation of diploid zygote by union of male and female gamete. It is called as amphimixing. It produces diploid condition. So diploid condition is maintained. Chromosomal number is maintained. Diploid condition and chromosomal number of that species is maintained due to fertilization. And when male and female genetic material mix with each other, it form variation. Variation म्हणजे काय? Variation म्हणजे चेंज. सेम स्पीसीजचे ऑर्गॅनिझम सुद्धा एकसारखे नाही आहेत, त्यांच्यामध्ये जे विविधता आहे त्याला म्हणायचं व्हेरिएशन. आणि ही कशामुळे येते? तर मेल आणि फिमेल गॅमेट एकत्र येतात, त्यांचं जेनेटिक मटेरियल एकत्र येतं आणि म्हणून व्हेरिएशन निर्माण होतं. अँड दॅट व्हेरिएशन इज द कॉज ऑफ इव्होल्युशन, जी प्रोसेस अजूनही सुरू आहे आपल्या पृथ्वीवरती. सर्व सजीवांमध्ये व्हेरिएशन चालू आहे. इट इज ड्यू टू द इव्होल्युशन चालू आहे. इट इज ड्यू टू द व्हेरिएशन. अनदर इज कम्प्लिशन ऑफ oogenesis. जसं आत्ता आपण म्हटलं की सेकंडरी oocyte गेट कन्व्हर्टेड इनटू ओव्हम. हे कशामुळे होतं? हे फर्टिलायझेशनमुळे होतं. जर फर्टिलायझेशन झालं नाही तर सेकंडरी oocyte जसाच्या तसा राहतो आणि हा सेकंडरी oocyteच काय होईल? बॉडीतून बाहेर निघून जाईल मेन्ससमध्ये, त्याचं ओव्हम होणार नाही. नेक्स्ट इज सेंट्रिओल ऑफ स्पर्म एंटर इन द ओव्हम अलॉंग विथ न्यूक्लियस. द सेंट्रिओल ऑल्सो एंटर. ओव्हममध्ये स्वतःचं सेंट्रिओल नाही आहे. ओव्हम गेट सेंट्रिओल फ्रॉम स्पर्म. Fertilization membrane is formed in the fertilization. So to prevent polyspermy is also the significance of fertilization. त्याचे fertilization membrane तयार होतं. And the last significance is determination of sex of offspring. Sperms are of two types. Sperm having X as a sex chromosome, sperm having Y as a sex chromosome. If X chromosome sperm union with ovum, ovum is always with X chromosome, a girl child will form with XX chromosome. If sperm with Y chromosome combine with ovum, a boy child will form having XY chromosome. Okay, so determination of sex is decided by which sperm will enter in the ovum, that is the process of fertilization. So these are the processes of fertilization. These are the significance of fertilization process.